Hey guys, Joe Bags here. Sorry I am late for this vlog. I know I said I would be more on time with this video and review, but a lot of things happened to me on Saturday. Like I had to get books for college studying, I had to do homework, I spent the afternoon with my family, and of course, I had to put up with clear skies, open skies, but there was a stunning lack of clear open skies. But there was an overabundance of fluffy clouds. So yes, that is one of the many references to today's topic, which is MLP Season 5 episode... I forgot what we're at now, but the episode is Tanks for the Memories. In this episode, Rainbow Dash is getting ready for winter, as is the rest of Ponyville, and it turns out her pet tortoise Tank is about to go into hibernation. Rainbow Dash really doesn't want that to happen, so she tries to stop winter. It ends up in disaster, and she eventually has to come to grips that nature sometimes takes priority over all the fun and games that you could potentially have. And that's pretty much the episode. I'm only telling this much of the episode because a good majority of this is very humor-based. There are just so many really, really good jokes in this entire episode, and I feel very ashamed for the little thing I did in the intro because I might have potentially ruined a really great joke, but who knows? He's first. But anyways, so yeah, this episode has a lot of humor, mostly slapstick. There are a few pop cultural references, but a good majority of them are from stuff that's timeless, that people have probably seen, like... I've already given too much away. Plus there's some good standalone original humor. The moral of this episode was very well realized, and that was the moral of having to deal with the fact that sometimes you're going to have to be without a friend for a while. And the way they handled it, it was alright. It was about as simple as you can make the message without making it, dumbed down. Good examples of where it could have been dumbed down. Pretty much any episode of a TV show that outright prevents the separation of friends from happening. Like, that would have been the next step to make this more simple. I can certainly think of quite a few Disney Channel shows that have done this. But yeah, I give credit for the show for doing that, as well as giving one of the best Fluttershy side character highlights in the entire series. I'll talk more about Fluttershy when we get to an episode focusing on her, but today, since this is focusing on one character, I should talk about my feelings toward this one character, and that character being Rainbow Dash. Now, before I go on about this, I just wanted to let you know, of the major characters, Princess Celestia, Luna, Cadance, Shining Armor, the main six, Cutie Mark Crusaders, Spike, and Sunset Shimmer, and of course Discord. Out of all those characters, I like all of them. In fact, the lowest grade I would give to one of these characters, my least favorite by default out of all of them, I would give them a C. No, I would give them a B-. So, keep that in mind when I'm going to say what I'm about to say. For me, Rainbow Dash gets a B+. Now, that's not to say she's a bad character. I mean, for crying out loud, this was given to me as a Christmas present for my baby sister. Granted, it's a McDonald's, quality Rainbow Dash figurine, but hey, it's still pretty good, and She was 4 years old at the time, and, you know, sometimes it's kind of funny to look at this. Like, if you look at this face at just the right angle, it kind of goes cross-eyed. But rambling on of that over, to me, Rainbow Dash is really easy to overgeneralize, which a lot of fans do, and pretty much gravitate to her because she is the awesome tomboy who's got to constantly go fast, is so full of energy, and, you know, I just really don't like it when people do this kind of thing. But if I were to take that out of the account, I'd still enjoy her. I'd really wish that we would have a good balance of moments, seeing Rainbow Dash being a sporty, kind of tomboyish character, as well as seeing her grow up as a person and, you know, kind of accept what's going on in life. I will say that Rainbow Dash does have a distinct advantage over a lot of tomboy characters that I've seen and forgotten about. Like, she doesn't obviously hate the stuff that is labeled girly. She puts up with it. And I give huge credit for the show for doing that. So, Rainbow Dash, not exactly my favorite character, but that's not really saying a lot. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this episode and Rainbow Dash. I like her, just not my favorite. And, so I'll see you next time, which might be something in between episodes. I could read a poem, or perhaps try a little something different. See you guys then. And, by the way, Rainbow Dash is going back by Lotso, the Springer Spaniel, and, oh my gosh, I just knocked over Wigglytuff getting her. So, see you then.